to Dating and Development. I am Count Simpula, and I want to drain myself while looking at your OnlyFans account. It's an article analysis today, and this came up in my Snapchat yesterday. Not necessarily this exact article, but the topic of it, and it is polyamory, or being polyamorous. And I've been reading this article briefly, and I just want to beat myself with a stick. Ugh. Anyways, let's get into it. I don't know. I don't get polyamory, to be honest. You're just saying, oh, we're all in a committed relationship with each other. Why just not be single and just date other guys and be free? This is like the duality of like a dating strategy. While one woman be more attracted to another guy, one guy could be providing security, and the other guy is providing her with the feels. You know, again, the best of both worlds. It's just stupid, because every picture I've seen of people who are polyamorous are not very attractive. If you want to take me down, by all means necessary, take myself and my 8 subscribers down and, pummel me hard, daddy. Anyways, let's get started. Before getting started, should I say, do not send any hate to this author or to the website. I do not appreciate that. I never condone such a thing. Do not do it. You do not have my blessing. You do not have my permission. You don't even have my thoughts on you doing it. So please don't. So let's carry on. Jordan wanted to share her story about her own relationship journey and dispel some myths about polyamory. What the hell? Is she playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I play the dispel card and I sacrifice one card and just destroy another trap card in the field. Oh damn. Monogamy gone out the window. And I send monogamy to the graveyard and I end my turn. My name is Jordan, and I'm in a polyamorous relationship. I have been dating my current partners for over a year, and I could not be happier. I wonder why. You're worth more than 2 guys and you don't feel guilty about sleeping with another guy behind your partner's back, because guess what? These 2 suckers are with you. Men, do not get into a polyamorous relationship. Why would you want to share a woman? You're better off, if you want to share one, be single and let her do her own thing and let yourself do your own thing, if you catch my drift. If you want to be in a relationship, just be in a relationship with one person. But this kind of polyamorous kind of stuff wrecks my head, rots my cough, takes the hair follicles off my head even more. While our relationship is not orthodox, as I am part of a polyamorous triad, here we go with the terminology, that does not mean it is any less functional, happy, or healthy than your typical monogamous relationship. If I'm being honest, I would say our relationship is healthier than many monogamous relationships. And you'll find out why later on. Well, we can say already she's getting it's the duality. She's getting the guy who provides the feels and the guy who provides the resources. Both happy as. She doesn't feel guilty sleeping with another guy because she's with 2 people. However, as with anything that moves away from the norm, people always ask me questions when they find out the type of relationship I am in. And to be honest, it's exhausting. I hate it. It's exhausting. In the interest of other people who are in poly relationships, I'm going to list out the most common questions I am subjected to. And if you met someone in a polyamorous relationship, you can hopefully avoid asking them. Funny thing is, Jordan, I have not met anyone who's in a polyamorous relationship at all. And the funny thing is, the questions are so small here and the writing is so big. I am in one of the most common types of poly relationships, a triad. It's so common, I even knew that. Plus, I am new to the lifestyle. Therefore, everything I say is completely subjective to my own experience and how I perceive it. That's fine. Everything with a grain of salt. Polyamorous is what you make of it. Coolio. Thanks for the disclaimer. Take care, Garnier. What? It's the writings for ants. It's like Zoolander. What is this for? Is this an article for ants? The writing needs to be at least 3 times as big. What is polyamory? Is that like a Mormon thing? While polyamorous has been around for centuries, there is still a large misconception about it. Polygamy is often what comes to people's mind when they hear about it, which is often depicted as a man just marrying a large number of women for religious reasons. Polyamory, and polygamy are not synonymous. But poly means multiple, amory like a lot, polygamy plenty of options. They're kind of in the same context, more or less the same thing. Am I wrong in saying that? If I am, just let me know in the comments. Anyone has being polyamorous been around? Going down to the Greek times, Romans, you know, you had the baths, you had the fun indoor Olympic parties going on. But then again, if you're going into like, it's been around for centuries, maybe in certain cultures that like, you know, have been like westernized, like Amazonian cultures. Yeah, cool. You know, I'm reading the book The Fun Times at Dawn, you know, the S Word. Pretty good book by Christopher Ryan, would recommend. Talk about cultures where like men and women are like, you know, all sleeping with each other. That's pretty cool. But that's not the norm. Like, you're looking at like, you know, if a woman, even in, you know, the east of the middle area, I'm trying to dance around the words. You know, if a woman steps online in marriage and that, you know, gonzo, good luck to you. Other than that, from what I've learned, I've never known polyamory to be around for centuries. Not at all, not a sausage. There's no, this is what you have to, there's a quote here. There's no one partnership that is more important than the other. Now, we're going to come back to that in a bit, because she said something quite peculiar, which got my attention. Polyamory is a practice of, or a desire for the intimate or romantic relations with multiple partners, with the knowledge and consent of all parties involved. Right, so, literally, so as a man or as a woman, I'm going to go, wow, you know, I want to be multiple people, but I have to let them know. I have to let them know I want other stuff. I've known people who brought up wanting to be polyamorous, and they've been broken up with straight away. Gone. Dushed. Good luck. Gone. I don't think many people are like, oh, okay, sure, I'll be with you, baby, while you sleep with 3 other guys. Who in the right mind would think that? Oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I like that. No one does. I would never have thought of that. Okay, the thought of being with multiple women, if I was single or being single, yeah, that's great. That's groovy, man. That's radical. But if I wouldn't be with a woman, I would pretty much like the woman to myself. Not be the case of, yeah, girl, you go sleep with other guys and you tell me all about it. No, because that makes me a beta. That makes me an absolute loon. Carrying on. It does not necessarily take one particular form. It's just like Frieza from the Frieza saga in Dragon Ball Z. Ew, this is not even my final form. That was a terrible thing, but you know what I'm getting at. Like 3 forms. What is the polyamory? Although I'll address that later. It's not a religious choice, but a personal one. And more small writing. How does polyamory work? This is a common question, but also complicated. The truth is, it works any number of ways. Any way you want to, it works. So, is that saying that if I were to be single and I date 3 other women, does that make me polyamorous? Well, those girls don't know. But that still make me polyamorous. If it works any way I want it to work, does that make me polyamorous? You dig? What works for me and my partners will not work for another group. That's fair to say. One size does not fit all. Well, definitely not new. For us, we'll all date each other equally. Something that's brought up here. There is no one partnership that is more important than the other. We just love each other. However, there's plenty of other ways they can form. Sometimes people date a bunch of different people. For some, there's a couple and they each date different people outside one another. Others might be in a quad. Yo, dude, going to the quad later on, legalize ranch, bro. There are also primary partners, which is where someone has one partner they see more regularly, like a wife or a girlfriend, and sometimes someone who's their secondary, who they see less. Right, okay, but the person who they're seeing more, they're obviously more attracted to. So why can't she just go for the guy she's more attracted to? Oh wait, what's going on? Oh, getting the best of both worlds there. That's what's happening. It's being satiated, the desire, the butterflies. her wants, needs being satiated by 2 different guys. Maybe more. But polyamory is just a fool's way to cheat, more or less. That's my way. If you want to see about other guys, just be single and just do it that way. Don't you have some bozos. I'm just going to stop because I'm getting frustrated reading this. This is just scratching the surface. The polyamorous community is large and diverse, and it cannot be characterized by one type of relationship. So just be careful not to generalize it and to be open to all of the possibilities. I did not see many possibilities at all. I could be, I have someone who's primary, someone who's secondary, maybe a tertiary, maybe a Tayberry or a Blackberry. Like, am I going to be one person, I like you, but I want to see this other guy too? No. Because there's another article from this other website where a girl is polyamorous, but her boyfriend doesn't know about it. That's totally contradictory to this, Jordan. Really? It's an interesting article, don't get me wrong. But there was another article by a woman saying, I'm in a polyamorous relationship, but my boyfriend doesn't know. Poor sucker. Looks like there's no consent there. She's just cheating. Carrying on. How does the Indoor Olympics work? Indoor Olympics just works like the Indoor Olympics in any relationship. People seem to believe that since I am dating the people, I am having the handsome 3 times, 3-way fun all the time. And while yes, it sometimes does involve all 3 of us, it's actually more one-on-one, I think most people would imagine. At least in my relationship. It's in me, it's my relationship. This is my life, it's just my relationship. An important part of this relationship is the relationship I share with each of my partners individually. While I am dating 2 people, I'm also dating 2 individuals who I have individual relationships with. Just with any relationship, I need to foster these. This is great ethos. This is a lovely mission statement for a polyamory. My one partner is straight, and my other partner is asexual and goes both ways. But if they're asexual, does not mean that they aren't attracted to neither gender. How does that work? Am I wrong? How does that work? Please someone tell me. Please, we'll see how that works. So with that in mind, I have more fun time with one than another. Oh, but wait, give me a cotton darts. Like, this isn't the beach, this is a bathtub. What's this? Oh, what did she say? Where is it now? Oh, come on. I lost it. There is no one partnership that is more important than the other. We all love each other equally. But the fun times are not equal, because I do it more with one person than another. Well, newsflash, just stick with the one person. It's not that hard. Not at all. Crikey. Just choose one person. You're obviously attracted to the person, but hey, who am I to judge? I'm not a polyamorous relationship. I'm not. I'm a man of freedom and masculinity. That's who I am. And then the question in such a small font, luckily it's not Comic Sans, isn't that just cheating? Is it? Is it just? I ask you to refer back to the definition of polyamory, you dimwit, that I shared. The key word there is consent. Do you not see the word consent in polyamory? If not, you're no literary genius. You don't know literature. Do you even go to college? Do you even read the alphabet? Did you do Letterland? Did you do Johnny Phonics? I don't think so, boy. All partners must be aware of what is happening for a relationship to be truly polyamorous. Yet I brought up that article. I can't get it because I'm not subscribed to this website, so I can only get 2 articles a month. But she said, oh, I'm in a polyamorous relationship, but my boyfriend doesn't know. So guess what? Ding dong, you're wrong. That's cheating. All partners, I said that, they do not need to know all the gory details, but it is fair and right that they at least be aware if someone else is in the picture. In my triad, we are all faithful to each other within the group. Now, we love each other equally, but there's one person I do more with than the other. That's not equality. That's called being more attractive to the next person. Well, great job. However, we have also established if you want to step outside of the group, you must ask, and if permission is not given by both partners, we will not act on those desires. Great, so one guy could have little to no options, and the other guy could have more options. He says, I'm going to have other options. No, I do not consent because you have more options than me. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Carrying on. While I am not likely to not want to be with anyone but my partners, as long as I trust them to be honest with me and ask for my consent, they are not cheating on me. But isn't it all? How can be consent and getting with someone else? You're just better off being single. And just keeping with friends and benefits. Obviously, if you want to take a mortgage, you're not going to go to the bank and say, all three of us want to get married, we're getting into a relationship, we're buying a house together, we're having a mortgage. Well, someone says, no mortgage. Me no mortgage. Me hablo no mortgage. No, ain't gonna work, baby girl. And the last question is, I don't think I could do that. I don't think so. This one's not necessarily a question, but I feel like I need to include it because it's something I hear more often than not. If you don't think a poly relationship is for you, do not enter one. Is it for me? No, it's not. Is it for you? Probably not. But don't get into one, because why don't you share someone else, a girl, who's just getting her fix with other guys? It is as simple as that. There is no need to tell me that. In fact, I probably already assumed so, based on your facial expressions or body language. She's spying on me through my camera. She knows I'm reading this. If someone hears this, please help me. She's holding me captive in my head. Help me. She's reading my body language right now and I can't stop her. I've fallen flat on my face and I can't face the music. I'm having a hard time. I would also tell you to keep an open mind, though. Before we were official, I told one of my partners this exact same thing, word for word, and now we have been together a year and in deeply in love. So you never know. Just be true to yourself. Be true to yourself is just an excuse to go off and act the Mickey. That's what it really is. I'm just going to find myself. I'm just going to go some soul searching. Yeah, it's just another way to say enjoy things while you can, if you catch my drift. And told one of my partners the exact same. Now we're in love. I'm deeply in love with one. She told on herself. All my partners love each other equally. Oh, but I'm deeply in love with one of my partners. Holy moly! And I do the indoor Olympics more than one. Oh, we love each other equally. You told on yourself in this article. This is flawed. I do not like this. I want an apology letter. You've made my day terrible. But yeah, what's the moral of the story, folks? Why go polyamorous? Guys, if you want a girl, date multiple girls and stay single. If you want to be in a relationship, just stay with one girl and be in a relationship. If you don't want to be with that girl anymore, go with someone else, just break up with her. Just break up with her and go with someone else. It's your choice, but not be a schmuck who decides to date a girl and then be like, okay, I'm going to my other boyfriend's house. It's like, wow, it's like, I told my girlfriend I loved her. I hope her boyfriend buys me an Xbox Series 1 or a PS5. Get my Nintendo Switch. Woohoo. No. Men, as I said, if you want to date multiple women, stay single. If you want to be in a relationship, get in a relationship. If you don't want to be in a relationship and see other girls, break off that relationship. Easy as. No need for polyamory, no need to be in a relationship with another person. Nothing's going to be equal. As I said here, is it equal? No, it's not. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. That's all I have for today. I hope we're keeping well. Stay safe and God bless. Take care. And don't be bold. Be good.